What's up, y'all? It's another episode of Just Hip Hop. Your boy C.
Your boy Buddah.
It's your boy December.
I see y'all. Y'all ain't know which one of y'all was gonna do that shit first.
He usually always does.
Nah, I'm normally second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he always goes second. Right. Best for last.
Number one to the people.
Best for last. I hear what you're saying.
For podcast purposes,
I hear what you're saying. You feel me? When you let the people decide whether or not you number one. You feel me? So I ain't got to say much. The people, I just let the people say it for me. But anyway,
nobody said that shit people. Ever.
Hey,
yeah. So when you elaborate on
that real quick. But yeah, man. So we got a nice little. We got a lot of good topics today. Really, there's a lot of shit. Yeah, a lot of shit been going on. I mean, what you want to talk about first, Dave?
Let's get this trash shit out the way, please.
You want to talk about Lil Xan?
Let's get this shit out the way.
So Lil Xan came out and was like, yo, Tupac is born. He get that nigga a 2.
On a clout meter.
He get that nigga 2.
Whatever that is.
My thing is these new generation, I guess, rappers, they come out and then they say stuff like this. And I just want to know, is it really their opinion? Like, is it like respect opinion, or is it like they just like it's for clout? Like, is this his real opinion, or is he just doing this for clout? Like,
man, listen.
Is there a line between that?
I think that's his number one. How old is Lil Xan? 20?
I think so. I don't know.
So this nigga was born in 1999.
Yeah.
Right? This nigga Pac been dead longer than he been alive.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's probably his opinion.
That's right. But then is there a line though? Is there a line between like opinion and just like disrespect? Like,
it's still disrespectful. The boring shit ain't disrespectful. To say he's boring, that's not disrespectful.
That's subjective.
That's subjective. Like, I've heard people say that like, oh, Pac ain't that nice. I'd be like, well, you ain't listened to Pac enough. That's just how I feel. But like, to say he's boring, if that's his opinion, cool. I think that's his opinion. Yeah. I truly think that's his opinion. But to say that he's got a 2 on a
clout meter, whatever rating.
Yeah, like
a 2.
To say he got like a 2 on a clout meter, I don't know what that means. I'm not like the definition of clout, right? Has changed, I guess. I don't know, but if we going by the traditional definition of clout, he's the
got the most clout of
like
any rapper I know.
He's the most respected, the most well known, the most the most accolades, the most albums. Like, his clout in terms of hip hop is like there's no comparison.
Yeah, it's like if you'd have had Tupac on your song back in the day, you'd have been that nigga.
That's a fact.
That's what the clout that he had.
That's a fact. Like, it ain't that many niggas that had Tupac.
If you had Tupac in your movie, you was that nigga.
Fact. It ain't that many niggas from then that could say that. Yeah. Really, that wasn't in his main clique.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, think about it. How many like?
Even if he mentioned you in a song, you was that nigga.
That's a fact. Like think about that. Like, how many, like, everybody that you know that was on a song with Pac that won't in his crew is a legend. Scarface.
Oh.
Biggie.
That's a fact.
Redman, Method Man.
Those are facts.
Corrupt, Daz. Like, yo.
So he did have the clout.
Like, I can't think of no niggas that he was featured on records with that wasn't, even after he died, the niggas they put him on records with was fucking legend. Swiss. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on the joint, what was the joint he had? The not Ghetto Gospel. It was another one. Pac's Life. Everybody talking about Pac's Life. Y'all remember that shit? That was one of the posthumous joints. That shit was lit. But T.I. was on that shit. Yeah. Like, and that was a posthumous joint. Mm-hmm. You know, that was like 08 or something like that. T.I. was on there. I want to say Ashanti was singing the chorus. Like, yo, you can't, like, I can't think of anybody that's featured on his record, like he's featured on records with, that's not in his immediate crew, that's not legends. I can't think of anyone.
So you don't agree with that 2 part, but you agree with I guess you could
I don't agree with
You don't agree with none of it.
I don't agree with none of it. But I think that's his. I think that's his opinion. Like when you asking, I don't think he's doing that for clout or for. I think that's his opinion, and I don't. There's nothing wrong with his opinion, other than it's wrong. Like other than it's a terrible opinion because he's probably like, if I'm the interviewer and he says Tupac's music is boring, I'm going to respond with, okay, how much Tupac have you listened to?
That is a good response. Because then you can kind of judge, like, all right, I get why you said that. Better like get an understanding of why he said that. I'll double it with saying how much, like, name me 5 Tupac songs you've heard. Like, name me 5. Because, like, if you can't name 5 Tupac songs you've heard,
your opinion not valid enough. Your opinion
ain't fucking valid. But, like, for him to say it's boring, it's a dumbass opinion because it's probably like, all jokes aside, it's probably not based in anything.
Yeah.
But if that's truly his opinion off the 2 songs he's probably heard from Tupac, that's his opinion.
Yeah. Look, I mean, for me, it's like, why is it like that we only do this shit in hip hop? Like, you think fucking Ben Simmons is out here in interviews like, man, you know, Wilton them niggas boring, man. That nigga Bill Russell, he was boring as fuck. Old rebounding ass nigga playing defense and shit. Well, nobody coming to see that nigga play. Like, niggas don't do that shit in sports. Niggas don't do that shit in R&B. Like, niggas don't do that shit in like other industries and in other, you know, parts of entertainment. No. But in hip hop, it's always Pac boring. Biggie was overrated. But like, why we got to do that? Like, because in all reality, if that's what we have to do, normally the people with those opinions, you making trash ass music. In my opinion.
That's a fact.
So, like, why do we have to continue to do that shit? And, like, I'm at a point now where it's just, like, in interviews, like, stop asking these young people how they feel about.
It's kind of like a setup.
Like, yeah, it's
a setup. That's exactly what it is.
It's a setup. But the thing is I also feel like these new niggas know. Like, after that shit happened with Yachty, like.
I don't think these new niggas know.
I feel like these niggas.
A lot of these niggas.
These niggas know. I feel like these niggas know it's a setup question.
A lot of these niggas is hopped up on them fucking Xannies, on them fucking Perkies, and they just saying whatever.
Hey.
They just saying whatever. Now, they could be saying whatever to get clout, but they just saying whatever. Niggas talking about they gonna ban them from hip hop.
Yeah, Waka.
Number one, you ain't banning nobody.
Waka not even in hip hop no more, technically.
Waka Flocka, you an EDM rapper, bro. I love your music before the EDM shit, but let's be real, bro.
Yeah, he hasn't.
You not banning nobody from shit, bro. Like, that's just a fact.
He came at him, Michael Rappaport. I forgot what Michael Rappaport said.
Yeah, Michael Rappaport be blowing hot air, bro. Like, don't nobody give a fuck what he talking about, bro. Like,
he said his parents need to do something about him. I forgot what he said.
Bro, these kids, Lil Pump was in the house shooting guns at his mama house and shit. Like, these kids ain't got no real fucking parents, bro. Come on, man. Like, and they little white kids, little privileged white kids that ain't never been in shit talking about some I'm popping perks, I'm popping Xans. We gonna let's keep it all the way 100.
Yeah.
At 17,
if I was making music about popping Xans, my mother would have beat my ass.
Fuck all that. At 17, I could not afford to buy a Xan.
Facts.
So niggas that's popping Xans got money. I know how much a pill cost when I was
drugs.
like I know how much a pill cost when I was in school. Now I don't know if that's the same scale, but I know Oxy and hydrocodone and shit like that. I know without a shadow of doubt that shit was $25 a pill and up. And up, nigga. I know this to be fact because
25?
Yes.
For a pill?
For one pill.
Nigga.
I ain't lying. So, nigga, I had to stick to drinking Natty Lights and Pinnacle Vodka, nigga. Like, I could not afford no fucking Xan. What?
Nah, them niggas is wild.
25, nigga. Bruh, 25, you can get your homeboy the money, a couple dollars, and you can get a little pint of vodka and be straight.
And still get some food.
Like, nigga, like 25. I'm finna get this, nigga. I'm finna get this. These 2 McChickens, no mayonnaise.
No, you tripping?
Yeah. I don't fuck with mayonnaise though.
You eat the mayonnaise on that shit?
Yeah, this can't be a lot. I don't want a lot, like, but
nah, you different. Nah, nigga, that was a lick back then. Yo, I'm you finna get 2 McChicken, no mayonnaise, value fry, and a water cup, and get Sprite when you get to the machine. Yo,
exactly. The mayonnaise.
Then you finna throw the vodka in there just a little bit. Throw a little bit of the vodka in there.
Bringing the vodka to the McDonald's.
Nah. Yeah. It'd be in a
Vodka in the Curtis.
It'd be in a car, nigga.
Vodka in my courtesy cup, please.
Yeah.
Early contender for podcast name.
It'd be in a car. It'd be in a car, nigga. Nah. When you get to the spot, when you get to the spot, you know what I'm saying? Pull a little in there, you know what I'm saying? Good money. Good money, man. But nah, like, I don't know, bro.
This
like,
is just opinions.
It's just opinions, man.
Yeah, just opinions.
I don't think they're trying to disrespect. I just think at this point we got a lot of people in hip hop that don't understand the culture, don't know the culture.
Too, like these niggas gonna be young. Like we getting older, so it's gonna be.
Oh, them niggas gonna be gone. Let's even keep that. Let's just.
Like Pac and Biggie and all them not gonna be.
These niggas gonna be gone, and niggas still gonna be talking about Pac and Biggie.
Yeah.
So these niggas will not like. You will not. I still don't know who Lil Xan is. I don't know one Lil Xan song.
Like I said, if you put all these Lils in like if you put a picture of all these Lils in front of me,
I can't
and told me match names with faces, bro, I'm failing.
I can't.
It's not gonna happen.
Like I can't name these little niggas. Half of them is little suburban white boys, and the other half is suburban black dudes that I still can't name. Like I don't know these niggas. Like I cannot. If I seen these niggas in the street, I wouldn't know their names. I'd just be like, oh, that's one of the little niggas, huh? He got tattoos on his face and shit.
Yeah,
which is gonna be bad once his rap career is done, because I don't know what he gonna do. Like UPS ain't hiring him.
Yeah.
Nope.
So should we stop like holding him accountable for knowing who like Biggie or feeling like Biggie?
No. Yeah, we should hold him accountable.
Well,
we should, because
you still gotta know your history.
Because you're supposed to know your history. Like
I ain't saying you gotta go be a fan of these niggas and stand over these niggas. That's not what I'm saying. But you still gotta know it. Like,
you know, like Ak was saying, like, and I love Ak, but Ak was saying like we can't expect him to know this shit.
I mean, he be championing these little niggas.
But
that should be pissing me off.
At the same time, he said something similar. Like what he said was these niggas shouldn't go to mainstream media when it's time to push their album. Because those are the questions that they gonna fucking ask. And I'm not mad at what he said. I'm not mad that he said that. But that doesn't fix the problem. The reality is we need to hold people accountable for our culture. You ain't finna be in rock and not know who the Beatles is, who Led Zeppelin is.
That's a fact.
U2. Like, you not finna be in, like, you know, metal and shit like that and not know who.
Hell, you can't even be in R&B and not know.
Yeah, you gonna know Anita Baker. You gonna know all the soul.
Oh yeah, like these R&B singers, they be knowing their history, and R&B is, you know, is the closest thing to hip hop in rap.
Yeah, like
in our culture,
you gonna know Anita Baker and Aretha Franklin and Gladys Knight, and Marvin Gaye, and all the other, and like in metal, R. Kelly. In metal, you gonna know, you know, 9 Inch Nails. You gonna know them people, dog. You gonna know, you know, in rock and shit, you gonna know Rage Against the Machine and fucking System of a Down. Like, you gonna know those fucking groups, bro. Like in reggae, you gonna know fucking Lil Xan. Well, excuse me, Lil Xan. You gonna know them people, dog. You gonna know Bob Marley and all of these other cats, like any Kamosi. Fact, like you gonna know all of these. If you in dance hall, you gonna know. Yeah, and if you in dance hall, you gonna know all of these people, bro. You gonna know
Vibes Cartel.
You World Boss. You gonna know. You gonna know World Boss. You gonna know these niggas, bro. Like that's just what it is. You gonna know Beanie Man. Like even though he's super commercial,
Movado.
you gonna know Sean Paul. Like, you gonna know Movado. Like, it's just a part of the culture. So no, we gotta start holding. We gotta continue.
Yeah.
Holding niggas accountable, and like making sure that the gatekeepers of our culture hold people accountable, because like all of this other shit, a lot of these niggas that's on these secondary media channels they gonna die out. You know, I think Act is probably the only one that's gonna survive the whole little wave of.
That's really champion this wave.
Huh?
Act champions this wave so much, and that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kills me. Like, he seemed like the gatekeeper for these little niggas. So I swear, he talk about these little niggas.
Somebody got represented.
It'd be weird when he go to talk about, like, a lot of times when he go to talk about one of these people who ain't one of these little niggas, he normally be getting attacked for this shit. It's normally when Joe Budden was like, whoa. Nah. Like, nah, you stay over here with these little niggas. Or when, whatchamacallit be coming for that nigga too. But don't nobody see that shit because I'm ready to watch that shit no more.
Who Star? Yeah, nobody watch that shit no more.
Don't nobody watch that shit no more.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, Act, just like all these little niggas get their attention from Act, that's where Act get his attention from. So,
I feel that.
you know, it go hand in hand. So, unfortunately, I'm kind of waiting for him to die out too.
Who, Act?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna die out, but I do.
I don't think he is, but
I do think that
I just wish his phase died out.
I think Act, I understand what he's trying to do, and I understand why he's trying to do that, because if you go back and look at the history of hip hop, Ralph McDaniels, Fab Five Freddy, Kid Capri, those people championed the people that became like legends of hip hop. Because at the time, nigga, motherfuckers wanted to listen to disco. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking disco and soul. That's all they want. They wanted Quiet Storm on their radios. That's it. And like, the people like Fab Five Freddy and Ralph McDaniels with Video Music Box and Kid Capri was a little earlier on. But like, a lot of them cats, even Funkmaster Flex, like a lot of them cats championed Bobito Garcia and Stretch Armstrong. Like a lot of them people championed what would be seen as the Lil Xans of that time, because these niggas was coming out, they was slowing down records from your favorite disco track or your favorite soul track, taking a loop from a totally different track from your favorite James Brown track or Melvin Bliss Synthetic Substitution or something like that, and they was looping it up and they was rapping over it. They was saying words and talking about chains and cars and women and shit. And like, man, you gotta believe that. Like, the niggas that was on that soul shit or that disco shit was like, yo, I do not want to hear this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would not play that shit on the radio. So I understand what Act doing. He doing something that's been done before. That's been done with hip hop, which is the reason why hip hop has made it this far. However, I think when you attach yourself to a subgenre without I don't want to say respecting. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like he just totally ignores the other part of hip hop. Yeah. When you go to his page, and like, I don't never hear him talk about. I always hear him talk about the little niggas. Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like,
yeah, he'll briefly talk about other people.
He talking about Rick Ross this week, and we gonna transition to that. But apart from the Rick Ross shit, like, I don't remember hearing him.
Yeah, he put one thing up, projecting what Tory Lanez was gonna sell.
Yeah,
but everything else was, Tekashi got 5 songs on Billboard.
Tekashi,
Lil Xan said this.
Dexter got his chain stole.
Exactly.
Like he's got to the point now where like even the unknown little niggas be getting shine time, and he got on recently and was like, yo, I'm gonna start putting them on my other channel, because it's like, yo, we don't even know who YBN Almighty is. Like, I've never heard a song from any of these niggas, bro. Like, and it be making me mad because I'm like, yo, I love Act, but sometimes I be like, yo, like, I'm not watching this shit.
If this wave die and then he start, cover like a new wave come or old wave come back and he start trying to cover that, niggas gonna be looking like, nah, stay over there.
That's facts.
So you can't, like, when you're in media like that, you cannot like attach yourself like to a subgenre like that fucking crazy. Cause if that shit go, you go.
That's real.
And it seems like he a fad. It's trash because like I think Ack is a really good journalist. I do. I just think that he gotta take a step back. I know he's not traditional, but he gotta take a step back and learn some things from traditional journalism to last in the industry. Because if not, 2-3 years from now, we're gonna be saying, damn, what happened to DJ Academic?
Nerd.
You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Academic's gonna be fucking AJ and Free.
Good times.
Or Big Tigger or whoever. Like, I can't. He don't spark me as a Funkmaster Flex or a Charlemagne or a Peter Rosenberg or whatever. But if you want to be those type of guys, he gotta
switch it up.
He gotta switch it just a little bit. He don't have to do a whole lot. Just a little bit. He gotta take some cues from traditional hip hop journalism. He got to last. He got to.
No, I feel that.
Speaking of Rick Ross, though,
big man. Well, he slimmed down quite a bit because he had some health issues back in the past. Where I think he caught seizures on stage.
Nigga, he had a seizure at the Super Bowl last year.
So I know he been watching his health, but he recently went into the hospital, and there was a lot of different things saying about this whole situation, which I still don't know the clear truth on it. But supposedly he went into the hospital. Then they was like he had a threesome before he went into the hospital. Then they was like he was on life support in the hospital. And then his family was like he was never even in the hospital. And then now
when he got out,
he's saying he had heart issues and lung problems.
Yeah.
When he got out. So what do y'all believe in this whole situation? Do you think he was really in the hospital?
I don't know what to believe about this. So it's one of those things where like
you
because
think he had a threesome.
Or you wouldn't.
That's not what I said. But I don't know. So like it's one of those topics where it's like because I don't really know what happened, I can't say too much on it. Cause I can't be like, oh, hey rappers, can't be out here having threesomes and you ain't hydrate. Like, or I can't be like, hey, this and this that you doing is causing, potential heart failure and lung failure because I don't know what happened. I can't like really say nothing on it. All I can say is in general it's just, whatever it is, as artists, you tend to live a fast life. You on the road a lot, you probably don't get home cooked meals as much. You don't have time to, actively go to the gym and do this and that because as artists, a lot of times you have busy schedules. Artists just find time, to still take care of yourself. Your health is more important than anything. I mean, you notice like during the time when they were saying he was on life support, so many people was like, wanting him to pull through. Mm-hmm. Maybe not 50, but
that nigga's tough. He's evil.
This nigga
50 find any
tripping.
50 find any time to promote, bro.
He a different breed.
So
50, if it's fuck you, it's fuck you forever, nigga.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Same.
So well, I wouldn't say forever, cause Game could have been in the hospital. He wouldn't have put that shit up.
That's a fact. That's. I don't know if that's a fact. You know what? Never mind. I don't know if that's a fact.
Nah, I don't think he would have put that. I don't think he would have put that shit up. Because I think for the most part they kind of resolved their issues. Like I feel like 50 like is man enough to resolve his his issues with people when the time comes. But I just don't think him and Rick Ross reached that point. So
I don't know. He talked about that man's son.
Yeah, like
he don't even have a relationship with his son like that no more. But still, that's deep.
So, but artists just take care of yourself. people in entertainment, everyone, really, just take care of yourself. But like, we be in a situation where, if that was the case, if he was unfortunately pass away, we might be saying, hey, Rick Ross was on his way, if not already at legendary status.
Facts.
When you think about all the work that he put in.
Early,
but
all my shit went gold, nigga.
It'd have been way too early if he'd have went. I just want to know why his family said he wasn't in the hospital.
Because they don't
privacy.
Yeah, privacy.
I feel that.
Privacy, and they don't want 1,000,001 questions. They don't want people worrying. Like, if you feel like he's gonna pull through, like you don't want all the attention on it. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's hard to believe them, But I think like when Fat Trell and stuff, when they were saying like, nah, he not on life support, he doing good. Like, for some reason, I believe that. I don't believe that.
Civil, right? Yeah.
I don't believe that he wasn't in the hospital at all.
Nah, he was in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't.
Dead ass, he was in the hospital. They had pictures of the Rolls Royce at the hospital. He was there. He was there, nigga. I mean, who else Rolls Royce is that?
Said the doctors.
Who Wraith is that? Was that a Wraith or a Phantom? One of them.
That shit wasn't in the employee parking lot. So
that's what I'm saying. Whose Wraith was that? Doctor pulling up to the hospital in a Wraith? Stop it, nigga. That nigga driving a Toyota Camry.
Hey, priest pull up in a Wraith.
Listen, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Doctor still paying off student loans, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga driving a Nissan Altima. Stop it.
Nigga, $300,000 in debt, nigga.
Facts.
Damn, but I think we overall just happy Rick Ross not.
Hell yeah, because I want that new album.
Yeah, we need a new album.
We need a new album, Ricky. new album. That
would MMG be without Rick Ross? So, what
man, that shit will be what it is now. Rick Ross. That should be a bunch of unreleased Rick Ross records, nigga. Cause shit, nigga.
Oh snap! Moving on. The Oscars happened. I didn't watch any of the Oscars.
I don't really watch
the Oscars.
I don't watch.
Not really into the whole movies kind of.
If ain't no hip hop involved, bro, I don't even pay attention.
My son Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant, though, he won an Oscar. But then with winning the Oscar, you know what I'm saying, you can't let the black man win everything. He gotta take it down. He gotta take an L somehow. Yeah. When winning, they was trying to say like, yo, it's crazy how accused rapists won an Oscar.
Yo. That shit blew my mind, nigga, because I was like, yo, y'all do realize he was accused of rape 15 plus years ago, 15, 16 years ago? Mm-hmm. Nigga, like.
And it was dropped, though.
And the charges was dropped.
Yeah.
So.
I could see if it was OJ, my nigga. If OJ was out here winning Oscars and they was like, oh, how does an accused murderer? Like, I could see, because that shit gonna stick with OJ forever. But it's
that
like.
Nigga murdered her, though.
It's like, bruh, it's like, let that shit go.
This nigga got a special coming out called If I Did It.
Yeah, If I Did It.
If I Did It, what it would be like.
That's crazy.
This nigga murdered her, but that's Kobe. A whole different topic. That Kobe shit, bro, like, I think the Me Too shit it's starting to get like the feminist movement, dog. Like, and like, it's this thing where it's like the whistleblowers in the movement get to blowing the whistle a little too much. It's like the little boy that cried wolf. Mm-hmm. It's like the niggas say wolf so much that when the wolf come, you be like, nigga, ain't no wolf. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And it's fucked up because it's like there are women out there actually going through these things, like actually victims of sexual assault, domestic abuse, etc. And it's like, bruh, like, don't you fucking it up for them. Mm-hmm. Like, you making it so that when the real victims come out, we gonna be skeptical. Mm-hmm. We skeptical of them because you didn't blew the whistle so much. I don't know, man. Like,
that's just taggy too. Like, come on, my man. Like, he won an Oscar. Like, why would that need to be brung up? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm like.
What was the point of
bringing it up? If it was still an issue, why you wait till he win to bring it up?
Check this out.
Yeah, like at the moment you win, niggas want to bring up some crazy shit, right?
Check this out. Since 2003, the nigga done won All-Star MVPs, NBA Finals MVPs. He's been all NBA. He's won scoring titles. Like, I'm sure he's won ESPYs.
Yeah,
why is it that now?
Because you're in the white man's game now.
Now, all of a sudden, is we allowed accused rapists to win an Oscar?
Like what?
It's like, so I'm saying we allowed an accused rapist to win all that other shit too, right? Why y'all ain't say nothing about it then?
You're in the white man's game now. You in the Oscars now. This ain't it's the big boy shit.
That shit bullshit. And the thing is, I was online and I was seeing so many young black women talking about it, and I just was like,
oh, they was saying like,
yeah, they was saying the same.
They was
shit.
agreeing.
Yeah, and I was just like,
God.
I just was like, yo, like y'all can't be serious. Like y'all dead ass with this shit. Like,
hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
I ain't coming here to talk about white people this week.
This nigga here, bro. Wink, yo, this nigga. This nigga here.
Keeping it real with you.
America gonna hate you, bro.
But I mean, yeah.
No, I got white friends. Y'all see how stupid that shit sound?
No, I got white friends. That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah, your sister, cousin, friend is white. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
This dude Vince Staples.
Oh, that shit is comedy.
That shit funny.
This shit is
I haven't heard
comedy.
nothing from him in a minute. So
now he came out with the what is the Big Fish? What was it called?
Yeah, that
was
EP
like
was
last
kind
year?
of weird, but I mean it's Vince Staples.
Big
so.
Fish Theory or some shit.
He's since that, and then I know he was on the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah. Now he going on tour with Tyler.
Now, you going on tour? Oh, that's dope. That's what's up.
But yeah, I think that's what part of the GoFundMe was about, because I think a lot of people was like, I don't want to see Vince Staples.
Yeah, so he started a GoFundMe for $2 million so he can do an early retirement.
So
what do you think about that?
First of all, that nigga trolling
like a motherfucker, because if you go to the GoFundMe, it say some totally different shit.
Well, no, it say, because you know I got it up, for $2 million I agree to do the following. Mind you, it doesn't say that he agrees to retire.
Facts.
They say move to Palmdale, buy a Honda, a year supply of suits for the homies locked down, and buy a puppy.
Buy a puppy.
So what he telling y'all is he gonna take that $2 million and do exactly what he just said. And if you think he gonna shut the fuck up, you sadly mistaken. But go ahead, donate y'all money. Let's see if he go away, because I promise you he won't.
I ain't donating that shit.
And I ain't donating it. One, because I'm broke. Two, because I don't want him to go nowhere. I fuck with Vince Staples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
I ain't been listening to his last couple of records. I ain't even gonna front. But
I haven't. But I always catch up on them. So
yeah, I always get back to him. And
is he somebody that's gonna stick around for a while?
yeah,
of course.
Vince Staples is I'm gonna tell you who Vince Staples is. Vince Staples is like him and Joey Badass, really.
Yeah.
They like Buckshot. Real shit. They like the new Buckshot of hip hop. They like Duck Down of hip hop. Dead ass. Because like even now, or okay, you could say Joey Badass is like Buckshot, and Vince Staples is kind of like Game, man.
The Game.
Yeah, like he like the new Game.
Oh, so he got like everybody flow. Is that what you're saying?
That ain't what I meant. I
was about to say that's not really accurate.
I meant like he's gonna continuously put out records and
put out albums with like 20 features on it. Because that's not accurate either.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Nah,
he gonna
Game, please sponsor this podcast. I'm just fucking with you.
Here. He gonna continue to put out records and capture the culture's attention. You know, and it ain't always be like in the forefront of the culture. Like he not finna put out a Damn or a like that shit ain't finna happen. Same thing with Joey Badass. He not finna put out a
ain't no level A.
Yeah, he not finna put out no Diplomatic Immunity or no Life is Good. No shit like that. But he always gonna put out a record that capture people's attention in the culture. You know, and I think that's where they at right now. That's kind of where he is.
Sometimes, like, what more could you ask for?
I mean, yeah, like shit.
Nah, he be content. Somebody was watching an interview and he was like, "I'm just content with 20,000 people at my show and just rocking out like that." He's like, he don't want none of that. Like he said, he really treated it as like a job. Like he really just working and keep his family straight and all that shit. And
can you be mad at that?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, that's what he won out of it. He got it, and I hope we continue to get it.
Facts.
But if y'all think that y'all really want to get this nigga $2 million,
they might fuck around do it. You think it's gonna happen?
Hey, if it do,
No.
he had to come up.
No, it's not.
Be the biggest come up in hip hop.
I hope it do.
If he get America to give him, not America, but if he get the world to give him $2 million, boy, Vince Staples more dangerous than y'all know.
If he get them to give him $2 million, we starting to GoFundMe for this podcast.
Nigga. That's a fact.
For all you motherfuckers that scroll past this shit and don't click it, give us $1. We'll go away.
That's a fact. You want this podcast to
with
go away?
With air quotes, nigga. We'll go away with air quotes.
I'll definitely go away for $2 million.
Go away.
Go away and then come right back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Exactly.
All new equipment, bitch.
Under a new name. Under a new name.
Whole other name.
Come back fancy as hell.
Come back hip hop just, nigga. Some shit like that, Gotta switch it up. Gotta make sure they don't know.
Oh man.
Just for hip hop.
Just for hip hop.
Just for hip hop. I think the last thing you want to talk about is
I love the sports shit.
So it's the first time we talking about boxing on this channel. But I don't know how many boxing people out there, but it was the Bronx Bomber.
The Bronze Bomber.
Oh, the Bronx. I thought it was always Bronx the whole time.
No, he's not from New York.
He's not from fucking New York. Don't do that, nigga. He from the South.
I thought they were saying the Bronx the whole time.
No, it's Bronze.
Nah, nigga. New York niggas want everything.
No, it's Bronze.
New York niggas want everything.
He got it for winning a bronze medal in the Olympics.
It was close, right?
New York niggas want everything, bro. Y'all know,
saying.
y'all can't have Deontay Wilder, bro.
He not no bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup ass nigga.
He a motherfucking. He a motherfucking
he chicken for breakfast, nigga.
With biscuits, nigga, for breakfast, nigga.
I like my bacon cheese.
Yeah, nigga.
$3. But the Bronze Bomber.
You got it right, finally.
Yeah, there we go.
The Bronze Bomber.
Nigga said T'Challa, same shit.
Thing.
Nah. That nigga dumb. We don't speak
Bronx
of that
Bomber, Bronze Bomber, same shit.
That's a fact. It was close. The way the announcer saying it, but he had a fight against Juelz Ortiz.
Joel?
What's his name?
Hold on, bro. Joel Ortiz
from Slaughterhouse, nigga.
I know the nigga from Slaughterhouse, but his name is Juelz or Joel.
Nigga, his name is
Luis Ortiz.
Oh shit,
Luis Ortiz.
I thought it was Son Ortiz.
These New York niggas.
These New York niggas want everything, bro. This nigga turned him into a New York nigga.
Joel Ortiz. Damn, nigga.
Shit, bro.
I forgot what his name
You New York niggas don't know nothing about nothing but New York shit, bro.
That's a fact, nigga. All right, so Luis.
Oh my
Luis
God.
Ortiz.
Oh shit.
My bad. I don't watch
this
this
nigga
boxing
said
shit.
Joel Ortiz, bro.
It was
This
something
guy.
Ortiz, my nigga. It was something like that.
Nigga was like, they wasn't going for a Bronx nigga. Let me start this Brooklyn nigga in here real quick.
I forgot what that nigga name was.
Joel Ortiz, shout out to you, nigga. Sponsor this podcast. Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying.
He can't afford you. But Luis Ortiz.
Go ahead, man.
Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Y'all thoughts on this fight?
She was fire.
Great fight. I remember I was sick. Well, we were supposed to watch it over here, and y'all did. I didn't. But I just remember watching it. I'm just texting this nigga C like, bruh, Deontay Wilder he want to fight if he wanted. Like, I didn't think he was gonna have to. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Rumors say that he was sick. He came into the fight severely underweight, actually. But he definitely had to dig deep if he wanted it, and he did. So a lot of y'all out there is like, oh, he fight like a girl. He just swing wild and this and that. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. This nigga got 40 fights. He won all 40 of them. 39 of them shits. You can't even say, hey, he robbed this person, or this person should have won. You can't even say it because they ain't get the fuck up. So in the other one, you know, even though it went the distance, I think it was clear that he won that. So you can say what you want, you know.
That don't make it the truth.
Does not make it the truth. In the words of, you know, popular battle rapper JC, you can't criticize the form if the shot perfect.
That's a fact, nigga.
Don't matter how he fight in that ring. If you can't beat him, it really don't matter.
I want some of you niggas to stand in front of them punches and tell me how if he fight like a girl, if he ain't got no technique, stand in front of that punch then.
Yeah, I like how you said that punch this time instead of punches, because it's probably only going to take one.
Yeah, like, please, like, because a lot of niggas be saying shit about him, like, about how he fight, and then I be like, but would you get in the ring with him?
And they were like, nope.
Yeah, they shut the fuck up. Nah. See, I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the other niggas. Nah, shut the fuck up.
I'm talking about Joel Ortiz and Joe Budden in them.
Joel Ortiz and Royce the 5'9" in them. I'm talking about them. Nah, nigga.
Take the punch.
Royce the 5'9" going against Deontay the 6'7".
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Nigga, no. Listen, a lot of you niggas be saying shit that don't make no sense, bro. Like, it's the same when niggas be like, oh, LeBron, they're good. All right, get on court with him then. Let me see you beat him. Like, that shit be getting me.
Like, how he in the NBA?
Yeah, they be like, I don't know how this nigga in the NBA, he be doing whoop-de-whoop, he be walking all the time. All right, get on the court with him.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, for the longest, I would always be like, man, how the fuck did Smush Parker get in the NBA? Do I want to play that nigga one-on-one?
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no.
I do not.
Bust my ass, nigga. Like, I heard my homeboy, he was like, yeah, I was in I think he was at Run and Shoot. He was in Atlanta. He was like, yeah, I was playing ball with Jalen Rose was out there. He was like, man, that nigga trash. I was like, why you say that? Man, because he was just out there shooting threes. He was hitting them bitches, though. I'm like, well, how is he trash? He was like, bro, all he was doing was shooting threes. He was hitting them bitches, though, man. Like, you know, he won't dribbling or nothing, though. I'm like, nigga, because he ain't got to. He fucking Jalen Rose. He's 6'8", nigga. What are you talking about?
You know what's crazy about Jalen Rose, though?
What's up?
Is niggas never called Jalen Rose trash until Kobe dropped 81. Niggas ain't say, oh, damn, Jalen Rose a poor defender. Niggas ain't say 2K should drop his defense down to an F. Niggas just said Jalen Rose, the player, was trash. Same Michigan Jalen Rose. Same Jalen Rose that had a solid NBA career. 181-point game. I want to know, who the fuck did Wilt Chamberlain score 100 points on? Because niggas must have been like, hey, this is the worst basketball player I ever seen.
Bruh, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all of them niggas that Mike scored 50-something on, he scored 63 on, what, Larry Bird? Yeah. Did that make Larry Bird trash?
Hey, that nigga trash, bro. If Jordan scored 63, you know, according to niggas' logic, that nigga trash, bro.
Bro, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like, bro, like, I want somebody to go guard. Look, anybody was gonna get the 81 that night. It ain't matter. That's what I'm saying. Jalen Rose don't matter, dog.
Jalen Rose wasn't the only one guarding that.
That's
nigga.
What I'm saying, bro. With the defense, it don't matter, dog. Like, it didn't matter. He was gonna give whoever 81.
Shoot, with hands in his face.
Morris Peterson. It could have been Jalen Rose. Who else was on that team? I don't remember. It could have been any of them niggas. It didn't matter.
So it don't even look like they put a team out there.
So then going back to the boxing, do you feel that same way about Deontay Wilder? Like, it don't matter who he goes against?
No. I want to see this. Look, on the 31st, I'm going to be glued to the TV watching this Parker and Joshua fight. Because I need to see who he going to beat up come the end of the year. I think if he get Joshua, because Joshua barely made it out against what's it, Klitschko? He barely made it out against bruh. He got knocked down. And see, that's another thing. Had Wilder went down this fight, I'd have been like, man.
I'd have been like, he got a chink in the armor.
Yeah, facts. But bruh, like, It was 40 seconds, and he was in that
That
whirlwind.
7 round was crazy.
He was in that whirlwind, and he was coming out that joint in that 40 seconds. He made it.
He was stumbling.
He got a chin. He was stumbling, but he made it out there 40 seconds. And so my whole thing is like, look, if his chin is like that, and if he got the awareness to make it through an exchange like the one he had with Ortiz, and them niggas don't hit nowhere near hard as Ortiz. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
That nigga Ortiz looked like he was trying to kill, bro.
I mean, that nigga built like a refrigerator. Like,
That's a fact. That's a fact. He looked like he was trying to kill, bro. You could see it in his eyes. His eyes light up, and he went to swing.
Yeah.
Woo.
hey, it's killer be killed.
Listen.
And I mean, Ortiz, what they say, he had only went down like once in his career or some shit like that.
He went down how many times that night?
3.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Not to mention all the times he slipped and fell because Ortiz was dodging them punches. Nigga, like, bruh, I don't care what you niggas say about how technical a fighter he is, bruh. Numbers don't lie. And he got 40 of them.
Exactly.
40 of them things.
Knockouts.
40 of them things. 39 knockouts. Show me a record that look like that. Show me somebody else's record that look like 40-0 with 39 knockouts.
Jeez.
You can't.
With 20 something of them in the first round.
That's what I'm saying. He got 20. He got 20 knockouts in the first round.
Oh damn! Man. He got hands of bricks.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga,
cheating.
bruh.
Boy, creative player.
He hit this nigga. Bermain Stavern. This nigga say he hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
He hit him so hard.
Hey, back of the head.
Back of the head. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Walk towards me.
Nigga was hitting that nigga through the block.
Bruh, with the block, it don't matter, dog.
Oh, man.
It don't matter who you put in front of that nigga. I'm telling you.
He knocked that nigga down the third time. That nigga looked like Sierra when she did that little dance shit where her knees be bent. She be on the ground and shit. And that nigga had the nerve to say, I'm good. Nigga, no, you not. I can see you.
I'm good.
I'm good. He leaning on the referee's shoulder.
We see you.
I'm good. Nigga was dead, bro.
He was good as gone.
Look, bro, I don't care who you put in front of this nigga. I'm waiting. Look, the 31st gonna be like that. Cause I'm telling you, I don't think Joshua gonna make it past Parker. That's just how I feel.
I just know that whichever one I'm facing, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
And this Ortiz fight, this is probably the fight that he needed.
Oh yeah.
Before them.
Oh yeah. Because
he was a veteran boxer that he needed. It's just like when Mayweather early on was knocking motherfuckers the fuck out, and then he started going the distance with some vets. Mm-hmm. That's what he needed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He needed
because
that.
if Deontay Wilder knocking everybody out in the first round,
you don't know
what happened? What happened when you standing in front of somebody and you gotta go? You gotta go 10 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. And I told you, I thought he was gonna get him 6. And the 5th, when he knocked him down, I was like, yo, he gonna get him in 6. But I'm glad it went 10. And it was a hell of a fight. And he showed off a lot about who he is as a boxer in this fight, man. On the biggest stage, on Showtime in the Barclays, with the most people attending.
There you go. See, it was in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
there you go.
It was in Brooklyn. You New York niggas want something.
Brooklyn
I know.
Was in there somewhere.
And they're selling bacon, egg, and cheeses at the concession stand.
You know what I'm saying? Chopped cheese and tater chips at the stand.
That's what I'm saying.
At the concession stand.
Buy 2 bacon, egg, and cheese. Get an Arizona.
Quarter waters and shit. You know.
Damn, y'all grew up here. All that information y'all got.
Anyway,
that's what I'm saying. Nigga got his Timbs on right now.
Facts.
It's snow outside, man. Come on, son.
Nigga, that's no clear the fuck up.
Do-rag on too, huh? Silky on, huh?
Pocket.
Look, man. If y'all like what we doing, you had something else to say? You good?
I don't know how many times that we say sponsor this podcast.
Oh yeah. Sponsor this podcast.
GoFundMe about to be up.
If y'all like what we doing, bro, make sure you subscribe on SoundCloud and on iTunes, and share it with your friends. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend. Mm-hmm. Follow us on everything at Forges Hip Hop. Follow the brand at For the Commission. Mm-hmm. We are gonna be doing the tour dates. We got March The first date is March 24th.
Jersey City.
In Jersey City, at the Grassroots Community Space. It's like right near, 8-minute walk from Grove Street Station. So if you're coming from the city, hop on that PATH train. You know what I'm saying? Get right over there. If you're coming from Jersey, get the exchange place and then get on the PATH and come right over there. However you got to do it. But come support your folk, man. And it's gonna be we got a real good show planned for y'all. Nice. And yeah, man, just thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for listening. And we good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we out of here.